Just across I-25 from downtown Denver, the usual 76,000 fans have made their way to Philip Power Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go from Denver. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Mahomes quickly out to right. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
That's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be close to a 1st down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Here comes the jet sweep. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the 1st down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that game.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Forced out wide. Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. That's an incompletion. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll be third down.
So I actually think this is one of those where he was a little bit too unselfish. He's trying to fit that ball in a tight window and maintain his ability as a passer. And I think if he turns himself into a runner and activates his legs, he probably picks up that first down if he calls his own number.
Left side, it's complete. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. It's a pickup of 12. First down, KC.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll find his receiver, that's Jalen Royal. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Look wide. Get this one complete.
Mahomes pass. Complete to Jalen Royal. No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He's got it at the 7. And the Chiefs are going to have first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Pacheco is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City.
It is certainly an ideal way to start a season, Mike. You get the ball first, you come out, you look sharp, you're in and out of the huddle, you're super efficient. Not only do you take the ball all the way down the field, but you come away with 6. And I know they sure hope that this is a sign of things to come, not only for this offense today, but as the rest of this season unfolds.
Chiefs 7, Broncos nothing.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. Finding room at midfield. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 21. Good for a Denver first down.
every staff in the league that understands that we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
Second and inches.
Second and inches. As the Chiefs 28-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Throw on the run is complete. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And he's come out of the game on fire here, Mike, early. He's yet to throw an incompletion on this opening drive, and as he now approaches the opponent's side of the field and they start thinking points on that other sideline, this defensive play caller has to be looking at that call sheet saying, what can I do to slow this guy down? Because with the way this game has started, he could be in for a big day.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
The RPO, that one is complete, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
The extra point, up and good. And the Broncos come right back to tie it at 7. Team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Motion man is Rice. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They send a receiver in motion left. A first down throw for Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. This one could be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Third and long for Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it's going to be fourth down. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. Great coverage on special teams. They'll mark it down inside the 5-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to two. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and now you can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Completing this one to Downs. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up fourth down. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with fourth down coming up. On fourth down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt for Denver, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This will be returned from just beyond midfield, and no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds. After a very short return. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco, and he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Trey Greenlaw in on the tackle. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 9. Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. That is caught down the field. It's Worthy. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Kansas City.
They put Kelsey in motion. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. inside the 10. It is caught. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
First down was not very good. Here's second and goal. Right back to the air from Mahomes. It is brought in the end zone. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Chiefs. And Butker on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Got it, ready? 60 Bison. Hurt. 70 Lions.
Again, it's Harvey. Into the secondary at the 45. 20. 15. And he will go all the way. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The extra point is good. Broncos will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will score. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. Butker now to add the PAT. He's got it, and the Chiefs have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. A run once more. That's Harvey. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. 22 yards to pick up there. First down, Broncos.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Set. Practicing. Bravo 80.
Straight ahead goes Harvey. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Handoff now for Harvey. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Denver first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I return to Denver after this. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Harvey. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call.
Ready, break. 70 range, 70 range. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Now this time they'll look to throw. That is George Karlaftis taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Track 60. 19 Lions.
Now they'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Go! Cowboy 80. 18 Cardinals, 18 Panther 11, Panther 11.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. So the Broncos will turn things over to the field goal unit. This a 42-yard attempt. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Broncos will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Looking to get that wide receiver screen set up, but this one will not work. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
Off the play fake. Mahomes rolling to the left. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. The future Hall of Famers connect. Mahomes to Kelsey one more time for a Chiefs first down.
45-yard line.
RPO will throw it to Rice.
It pursues Rasheed Rice. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. Mahomes now to throw again. And they're going to have a first down, and they're in field goal range as well, down inside the 20.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. So that pass interference in the end zone puts the pressure on the defense. It is first and goal from the 1.
Hey, 43, 43, 15.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Travis Kelsey, the intended target. And it'll bring up second and goal.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
Now from a yard farther back, it's 3rd and goal. They put Kelsey in motion. 3rd and goal. Mahomes. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Broncos are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
Broncos take over first.
And in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with it.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. 2nd down and 3. They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
On the 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Harvey. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
On the move left. Now he takes off.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go, set. 19, charge.
He'll look to throw. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. A nice throw by the rookie out of Michigan. It's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle 3rd of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
And he's brought down after a gain of couple. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it, Mike. I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And he will score! R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Broncos. That is second touchdown now here in the season opener. An extra point attempt to follow. It's up and good. And the Broncos extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard
Yellow.
They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Motion man is Rice. On second down, Mahomes. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That's the linebacker, Nick Bonito, working his way in to register his first sack of the new season. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. They'll send Worthy in motion. On third down, Mahomes. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. On comes the Chiefs punter, as he's on to punt for the second time. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's got room at the 30. Look at the big man go. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his second touchdown here in week 1. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Broncos 31, Chiefs 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side. here for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2. Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. A gain of 12. 1st down, Chiefs.
Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Throwing is Mahomes. Right side, caught by Wiley. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. 13 more on that play, and quickly another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Flushed to his left. Open downfield is Wiley. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's 1st and goal.
We spend so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the 2nd-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Out to his right. A big mistake. It was 1st and goal, and it's intercepted.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
On the give, this is Harvey. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Taken down at his own 7-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On the give, it's Harvey. And he's going to have a Broncos 1st down as he'll get this one up to the 19-yard line.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
1st and 10.
Let's go now. 65.
A run with Harvey. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 8.
65. Hey, smash.
Back to throw. Flush to his right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
complete. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll send Worthy in motion. First down throw, Mahomes. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And he will score. Game on. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, KC. Here's Buckner now for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the fourth quarter. They've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready up.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. He connects with Mims. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On first down, it's Harvey. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Going to lose a yard.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Now they'll set up to throw. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen, and that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking them down for a loss.
Be ready. 79 Broncos.
Throwing now on third and long. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Through the middle of the field. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The kicking team off for the extra point. His kick is good. Broncos will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Chiefs 28.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first down, it's Mahomes. It's over the middle and caught by Rice. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. That's complete. Who else? It's Kelsey. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. They go play action with Mahomes. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Second and 10. Motion man is Rice. Mahomes now to throw again. Open man is Royals. He's got it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. They'll come up here. First and 10. Throwing again. It's Mahomes. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up the key third down?
Ball carrier. The tackle by Zach Allen. That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
Here's third and 7. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
So far throughout the game, we've seen him make a lot of plays in the run game, but now he shows that he can hold his own in coverage as well. Really nice job there by the linebacker, making an impact in the passing game.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Now Mahomes. That's taken in. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front?
The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
Trust me, Mike, I've been there. You're this close to the goal line. You're thinking you're going to score, and it's going to be 6. You're fighting, you're clawing, but you can't lose the ball. Everything has to be about protecting the football. Your heart drops when that ball slips out of your hands, and in this case, kind of dodges a bullet as this one goes harmlessly out of bounds.
They are very fortunate to get another shot at it. It is second down and goal. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
Now after taking that loss on the sack, it changes your entire approach offensively. You go from playing for 6 So now everything is just about coming away with points.
Motion man is Rice. 3rd and goal. Mahomes. And he will score. Game on. Rashee Rice. Touchdown Chiefs. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Butker now for the point after. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the 4th quarter. So, 2 timeouts. Plus the 2-minute warning available. Yet no go with an onside kick. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Work in the middle, that's Harvey. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
That's caught by Harvey. And he won't get away. Good open tackle there to get him down behind the line. 3rd and long.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
They'll drop to throw. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards. Shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down.
And after that first down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under 2 minutes in a one-possession game.
So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Yellow.
They put Kelsey in motion. Off the play fake. Mahomes. That's complete to Royal. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
A gain of 19 yards.
Here's first down.
Yellow.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18 cards.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Stick with him again. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Broncos.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed it the most.
You feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had enough. Still feel paralyzed about friends is having kids. Ain't had enough.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So mile-high salutes all around. It's a win for the Broncos. They move to 1-0. As they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners. As we say, so long from Denver.